video, and I'm going to be telling you guys a story time on how I found out that I was pregnant. So let's get into the video. So, you know, you go through like your first trimester of being like having your morning sickness, all of this different type of stuff. So, I got all of that. So fast forward into how I found out I was pregnant. I was with my best friend, my baby daddy, and her girlfriend. Now, her girlfriend and my baby daddy were best friends. So we all chilling together. My baby daddy and her girlfriend went into the store. So I'm just talking to her. I'm just like, look, you know, I think I'm pregnant. And she was like, why you say that? And I told her the reasons why I thought I was pregnant. And she was like, you need to go get a test. You need to go find out. And by that time, they were both back. My baby daddy and her girlfriend were back in the car. So the girlfriend was like, yeah, you do need to go see or whatever. Like, y'all both need to go. Like, you've been telling me this, and she telling her that. So y'all feel like she's pregnant. Y'all need to go check or whatever. So maybe about like a week and a half later, we went and got a test at Walmart, and I was just like, you know, I'm tired of waiting. We finna just go buy the test or whatever. And I'm going to go in the bathroom, take it, and then we gonna finish shopping after I take this test or whatever. So that's what we did. I went in the bathroom, I peed on the stick or whatever, and I kid you not, like, if I'm not mistaken, like it was like you gotta wait 2 to 5 minutes to find out whether you were pregnant or not. So my junk popped up in like 5 seconds, like no cap, like it popped up quick. So I was just like, and I finished in the bathroom, and then I went and told my baby daddy, and he was happy. He did him a little dance, and then I was like, okay, well, let's call them and let them, like, call our best friends and let them know or whatever. So we called them, let them know, and we all was just like, we finna link, like, we finna celebrate type of, we finna link. So we linked or whatever, and you know, I took another test when I got back to her house, and that test came back positive. So, and then we all just having fun, just chilling, you know, whatever. And then it just was like, I was just like, how you gonna tell your parents, you know, you pregnant or whatever? Like, how you gonna tell them you pregnant? So I'm just like, dang, bruh, how are you gonna tell them? So I had posted this picture, and I'm like, I've never been like a big chick. Like, I've always been slim, thick, always been small. So like, I wasn't showing, but I had like a little belly. Like, it wasn't rounding out or anything yet, but I had a belly, like a little pudge. So when I posted that picture on Instagram, my cousins, like 2 of my cousins called me. They was like, you pregnant? And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant or whatever. And then my auntie called me. She was like, nah, you pregnant. And then I couldn't lie to her, so I told her. Yeah, and so my auntie was like, well, did you go to the doctor? Did you do this? Did you do that? And I'm like, nah. She was like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have you come over here Tuesday, and I'm going to take you to do what you got to do. So I let my mama know what was going on, or that I would need to ride. So Tuesday rolls around, I get dressed, we go to my auntie's house. Now my mom, she drops me off, and then turns around and then come back. And so my auntie was just like, look, Naya, you need to tell your mama what the play is. Like, you need to tell her. And my great grandma was like, yeah, baby, you need to let your mama know what's going on. So mama was just like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's going on. So my grandma was like, yeah, you need to tell her, because I was dreaming about fish. And I'm just like, grandma, nah, you just basically gave it away. Like, if you black, you know, like, if anybody in your family dream about fish, somebody either is pregnant and don't know they pregnant, or somebody finna get pregnant in your family. So my mom was like, what you need to tell me, Naya? What you need to tell me, Kni'Eonaa? Tell me what you need to tell me. So I was just like, I'm pregnant. And like, I started crying, because I was just like, I don't know how she gonna react. Like, that's why I waited to tell her or whatever, because I didn't know how she was gonna react to me being pregnant or whatever. And like, I had my best friend in my ear, and then I had her girlfriend in my ear. It was like, you need to tell your mama you're pregnant. You're not gonna stay that size forever. You're gonna get a pudge. Your belly's gonna start rounding out. You're gonna gain weight. All of this different type of stuff. So I was just like, shit, I gotta tell them or whatever. So no matter how they feel or whatever. So I told my mama. My mama, she just hugged me. She was just like, everything gonna be okay. I'm not mad at you. I just hate the way that I found out that you was pregnant. I wish you really would have just told me. I thought our relationship was better than that. Da 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 da. Now, when it came down to telling my dad I was pregnant, I was just like, damn, because he basically already jinxed me, because my baby daddy was staying with us. Like, me and him was together, like, he was staying with us. And from the jump start, he didn't really want him to come live with us because he felt like I was gonna get pregnant. So I put up a fight for him to even come live with us. So for me to tell my dad I was pregnant, I felt like I was letting him down or whatever. So by this time, we made it from the room to the living room, and my dad came in the house or whatever. And my mom was like, she gotta tell you something. And he was like, what you gotta tell me? And I was like, I'm pregnant. He just looked at me, and he looked down, and he walked out of the house. And I'm just like, damn, no, he didn't give no type of like, oh, baby, it's gonna be okay, no, nothing. So I was just like, dang, like, this nigga, like, he mad at me. So my mom, by this time, my auntie, she was making me a sandwich or whatever, and I'm just chilling in the house, and she was just like, I know you feel better that you told them, you know, what's going on or whatever. So I had left or whatever. I got my sandwich and I had left, and my mama was asking my baby daddy, she was like, why didn't you tell me Naya was pregnant? He was like, I wanted her to tell y'all that. I just didn't feel like it was my place. And so that same day, we had scheduled an appointment for my doctors. And then I turned around. I went to the doctor within that same week, and then I went to the women's center or whatever. So now my mom was just like, you gotta tell your brother and your sister. Now, mind y'all, I had already told my sister I was pregnant. So my sister, she knew I was pregnant. And I have, like, my brother and my sister, they're younger than me. So my brother, he acts as if he's my big brother. So he was just like, he was kind of upset because he was just like, Naya, you got to finish school. You got to get your eyes together. You got to do this. You got to do that. She was just like, now you really got to grind. You got to go hard for the sake of your child. He was upset, but he was just more so like, you know, like, you got to get on it. So I was just like, yeah, you're right. He stayed mad at me for like 2 days. He was mad. He had to take a walk and all this different type of stuff. And I just felt relieved that I told I told my best friend, but I told my sister and I told my grandma. My grandma is like my diary. I told her everything. My grandma knew. And she was just like, I'm not going to tell your mama. I want you to tell your mama. I knew who I can trust with telling them this, telling them that I was pregnant, because I didn't want nobody to go back and tell my mama. I wanted to tell her. I didn't want nobody to say nothing to my mama. I wanted to tell her. So that was that. And then by the time I did go to the doctor, I was 17 weeks pregnant or whatever. So I was like getting up there or whatever. And, you know, everything, my baby was born on January 18, 2019. And everything's just been, you know, everything hasn't been perfect, but everything's been good. Like, it was just the fact that, like, you know, you being a teen and you having to tell your parents that you're pregnant, especially your dad, when he already jinxed it, and the last thing you want him to do is be like, I told you so type junk. So that's how I found out I was pregnant. I will do a video with Nakaya. She is now 1. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what type of videos y'all want down in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, and I'll be back with another video soon. Goodbye.